Hi friends, in this session I am going to explain about triggers in Azure Data Factory. This is one of the important concept in Azure Data Factory, also interview question as well. So if anybody watching first time my video, please subscribe my channel and also like my channel and also share with your friends. Why? Because in this channel I will provide complete training of Azure Data Factory from beginning level to advanced level and also interview questions, real-time project explanation with scenario based, monthly updates, much more updated in this channel. So if you follow my classes from class 1, you will definitely will get the job and also easily survive in the real-time environment. So in this video we are going to learn about triggers. Okay, and what is trigger and what is the uh, benefit of triggers in Azure Data Factory and what are the different types of triggers. Okay, so trigger is not a new concept, right? So it is a common concept in across all the technologies like Java, .NET, and SQL Server and other things. Okay, so trigger. So for example, why trigger is came into the picture into the Azure Data Factory? Try to understand. Okay, if anybody watching with non-IT background, maybe for them it is a new concept, right? That's the reason why please concentration this topic. Okay, so for example, if you want to run a pipeline in the Azure Data Factory, what we have to do? We have to click on the debug button, right? So once you click on the debug button, then that pipeline will get execute and whatever we uh, implemented the activity inside the pipeline, that will execute and that will be completed, right? It is a manual process. Every time you have to click on the debug button, right? So triggers are the another way to execute a pipeline to run. Okay, so basically what we are going to do is without clicking on debug button, we can able to create the trigger and automatically it will fire and it will automatically it will execute that pipeline. Okay, see here, triggers represent a unit of processing that determines when a pipeline execution need to be kicked off. That is the point I explain now. Okay, pipelines and triggers have many to many relationship. You have to understand this concept very clearly. Okay, so very important also. See, pipelines and triggers have many to many relationship. That means you can create one pipeline. Inside the pipeline you can create a n number of triggers. Okay, that is one thing. Or else one trigger, you create one trigger and you use that trigger to many pipelines. That's the reason why it is called as a um, triggers and pipelines having many to many relationship. Okay, except for tumbling window trigger. Okay, there are actually three types of triggers. Okay, so the first one is, we'll see here, the first one is a scheduled trigger. Scheduled trigger, in the name itself it is there, you can easily understood. Whenever you want, that time you can schedule the trigger, that particular day, that particular time it will going to execute. Okay, don't need to bother, we are going to discuss in coming video with real time scenario where we are going to use exactly. Okay, tumbling window trigger, a trigger that operates on a periodic interval while also retaining state. You have to understand what is this. Okay, in coming video we are going to discuss with real time scenario, don't worry. Okay, and event based trigger, a trigger that responds to an event. Maybe, so maybe if you know like SQL background, they can understand what is event based trigger. Okay, okay, fine. We'll see where it is there. Go to the our portal.azure.com. If anybody watching first time video, please watch my previous videos as well. Okay, so I am going to my storage account. Inside the storage account, containers, container javi, so input folder, and sync is there. Okay, so I created one trigger inside sync, that file is coming. Okay, don't worry, I will show you in next session. We are going to go very detailed in next session. Okay, so for example, go to adf.azure.com, select your data factory. This is my data factory. So now we'll see new options. Okay, this is my pipeline. Okay, so inside the pipeline there is an option you can able to see here, triggers. We have one trigger, right? Okay, so click here. You can create new or edit anything, that would be fine. So trigger now, and trigger now means it is a on demand. So if you want to execute the trigger immediately, you have to click on the trigger now. Okay, so new or edit, if you want to create a new trigger, you can go for new trigger, choose trigger, new trigger. See here, type. See here, you can able to see it is a scheduled trigger, tumbling window trigger, and event based triggers. Again, it is classified as two triggers now, storage events and custom events. Okay, so there are two event based triggers are there now. Okay, that's the reason why I opened and show you. Okay, so it is a new latest version, right? So that's the reason why. So in older version you can't see, you can see only one version, only one thing I can say, that is, yeah, scheduled and tumbling, and you can see event based. So in event based, again it is classified as two, storage events and custom events. Okay, so don't worry, everything we are going to discuss in coming session. Okay, okay, no need to bother about it. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If anybody wants special training on Azure Data Factory or Power BI, SQL Server, SSIS, SSAs, anything, you can contact to my email ID or my mobile number. My WhatsApp number also same number. Okay, thank you for watching my video.